We're at the Wayside Park again. Done a couple of videos here, but I was meeting a friend here. He's back there. And we're going to be trying to catch giant fish, as well as some bass and maybe some walleye. I know they come around at night, and the Rapala is really good for catching them. The weather is a little bit cooler than when I was here last time, so maybe we'll get some more luck. All right, I have a worm and a corn out there. And now we're just going to toss this Rapala thing. Now, this lake is weird around here because like somewhere out there there's like a steep drop off to around 10 feet, and then before that it's like 2 or 3 feet if you cast on the side. Oh, you almost got a hit there. It's probably a smallmouth or a white bass because there's a lot of them around here. Got a fish. I think it's a drum. It's a fish. It's not a big one though. Probably a drum. Yep, it's a drum. Oh no, is it a drum? Yeah, it's a drum. There we go, that's what I thought it was. Freshwater drum. It's a drum. Not really worth showing on the big camera, but a nice little drum. See ya. Nice to get the little skunk off the board, but definitely demand a better fish than that. A lot of drums here, and if you fish with worms all day, you'll catch them all day. They're actually really good for soup, but I don't like cleaning fish, so I don't really keep them. But nice little drum there. I think I got another one. Might have gotten off though. Nope, still there. I think it's a drum. Does not feel like just the worm. It's amazing how light a 1 inch, 1 ounce feels after you've been used to the using the 4 ounces on the Missouri. Yep, another drum. This one's slightly bigger, sheep's head. Oh, this one's probably like a pound. But if I keep getting these, I'm gonna have to switch to the corn. There seems to be a lot of these around. Another drum, slightly bigger, but still nothing impressive. See ya. All right, enough of those small 1 pound fish. We want glorious fish. I'm gonna toss the worm out. I mean, not the worm, the corn out. I'm gonna try to catch a large buffalo, large carp. And I know catfish bite this stuff too, because I've caught like 10 of them on here with corn before. So, see what happens if I do this. I think we got a carp over there, and it's taking a lot of drag. Could be a buffalo too. Where's your net, man? All right, let me get the net for you. It seems like it's a decent, well, it seems like it's a pretty large one. Could be is it pulling in one direction or like, or is it like zigzagging? If it's pulling one direction, it's probably a buffalo.
It's swinging zigzagging.
Oh, it's probably a carp then. But I mean, there are like 30-pound buffaloes here, so. That seems pretty big. Seems.
10 pounder?
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's taking more drag than usual, so. The ones in Wisconsin are pretty big.
Yeah, it is. Go over there.
That's fine. My line's like way over there, so it's not gonna get caught. Just make sure it doesn't go into the dock. That's a big one. That's definitely a big one.
Oh, it's getting closer.
That's a carp.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's definitely a big one. Oh, a nice fish. It's a good fish.
Oh,
Probably like
a 10 pound.
I don't think it's quite 10. It's maybe like.
Oh, no, it's not a 10.
It's, well, like 7. Probably like around a 7. All right, come on.
I think it's a good 10.
Oh, yeah, it might be.
Let's see.
Get in the net. Swim in the net. There you go.
All right.
All right, there's your cut bait.
I'm gonna let it go.
What?
I'm gonna let them go.
Okay.
I don't have room to. I don't like having you wear more.
All right, there you go. It's a good 10-pound carp. I was hoping for a buffalo. But yeah, there you go. Big carp, big carp. There you go. You guys see it? That's definitely 10. All right, that was an exciting fish. I'm just hoping that I get a chance at one of those or some bass or something. I'm probably going to do another episode on the other side because that side's just generally better for bigger catfish. But here, I have caught a 10-pounder, so hopefully I can get something pretty good soon. All right, we got a pike. We got a pike on from the dock. Got with a little swim bait thingy, I think. Got a pike, gotta get the net. Gotta get the net. Oh yeah, there you go. That's small. It's not a big one. It's like what, 20 something?
Yeah.
It's a decent one. Make sure it doesn't throw. That's a decent sized one. It's not like
It's not too small.
It's not too small. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah. That pike.
Yeah, you got
20 something inch.
Oh, he's fat.
He's fat. Yeah. There's like a 3.
It's a good size. Good size.
It's a decent size. Not quite 30, but good sized pike. All right. Nice pike. Nice pike right there. All right. There we go. Let the pike go. See you, pike. About getting that time of the day when they start hitting again. Probably just like a couple minutes later. Maybe they can start hitting this smaller lure, hopefully. Man. Got one. It seems okay. It doesn't seem super big, but I got one. All right. Oh, that's a decent one, actually. It's like a decent... Oh, yeah.
Don't lose it.
Yeah, that's a nice one. It's a smallie. Smallmouth bass. It's probably like it's 1.5. Probably like 1.5.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. 1.5. About that time, guys. A nice like 1.5 pound smallmouth bass. Very, very nice. Very bassy. All right, gonna let this guy go now. We walk down to this ramp and we let this dude go because he's a nice bass. Very, very nice smallie. They're starting to come up now, so I'm hoping to get a couple of smallies and white bass. There you go, Mr. Smallmouth. There you go. There you go. Oh, the sun's shining at my eye. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Now hopefully we can get a couple more bass. All right, let's toss this back out and see what we can get. Maybe we'll get a large bass. Something's messing with his line. But it's like
too small.
It's too small. It's probably a white bass, and you need the hook at the end. You need the Rapala. You need the Rapala, man. All right. Before my thing got turned off for some reason, I got it. It's a smallie or a white bass? It's smaller than the other one. It's a smallie. It's another smallmouth. No, it's a white bass. White bass. It's a nice one. Oh, that's actually a pretty big white bass. It's not like big as the other one, but it's a decent sized white bass. All right. Another fish. Getting fun now since we're actually catching fish. Another one. Mr. White Bass. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. But I want much bigger fish still. Not a bad white bass. All right, Mr. White Bass. Back in the water you go. Over here. Mr. White Bass. There you go. You fish all day here, but realistically, you're basically just waiting for like the half an hour where the fish actually hit. That's what you wait for. There's a golden hour. Golden hour, white bass, smallies here. Really, really good action. Well, let's toss this back out and see what else we can get here. Very good action here. Let's see what else is here. Pretty sure it's just smallies and white bass, but maybe I can get a really big one today. And that would be really cool. Want like a 2 pound plus white bass, see if it's actually here. All right, I got another one.
Dang, I like your thing.
Yeah, they really like this thing.
What color is it?
Oh, it's a walleye.
Oh, nice.
It's a small walleye.
You need help?
Nah.
Oh.
Very small walleye. Another species, a small walleye. Third fish in about 10 minutes. Getting really, really good now. Getting really, really good now. Walleye. All right, Wally. Just like the other fish, you get to go. Because I obviously can't keep you. You're way too small. Grow much bigger, walleye. Grow much bigger. There you go, walleye. Back into the water. All right, let's keep trying this again. Beautiful sunset over there. Shining right in my face. Let's try to get a walleye. Hopefully those big poles pick up like a gigantic fish soon. But you know what? I'll take a small one. I'll take a couple of small ones as well. Brightly colored Rapalas with 2 treble hooks, man. One at the end. The one at the end catches everything. That's where it's clutch. The one that's actually hanging in the middle is kind of useless. It's the one at the end, guys. All right, let's throw this out once again. Sun hasn't quite set yet, and just like throw it out, pull it back, and then jerk it while you're pulling it back. That's the secret. They like the jerk up motion. I don't know how many fish are actually here, but it's quite a few if I just caught 3 of them in a row. I do believe we have another fish. It's not as big as the other two, but it's pulling and it's looks. Is it a walleye? It isn't. No, it's a. Yeah, it is a walleye. Another small walleye. Slightly bigger than the last one, but still nothing to write home about. Another walleye. All right, Wally. Going back in. Going back in. Second walleye. Nice little Wally. All right, Wally. See ya. There you go, walleye. There's some geese out there. And I do see fish starting to splash now. The sun's set, so the walleye should actually start hitting. I see a splash right there as well. I do think the fish here like my neon green color lure, because that's the one that's been catching all of them. I did get some bites on the other bigger Rapala. Is that another fish? It is another fish. Yeah, I got another fish. Pretty crazy how fishy this place is when you get neon green Rapalas. Is it another walleye? Nope, it's a white bass. Oh yeah, baby. Fish extravaganza. Another white bass. All right, let's keep going. All right, fifth fish of the day. See you, white bass. Let's toss the neon green Rapala back out. Doing some major work. Only small, pretty small fish overall, but I think that's what's like by the shore. So can't really complain. Though I think it's the coloration that they like. Really do think it's the coloration that they like. Because it shows up very well underwater, I guess. Oh my God, it's another bite right offshore. I was just reeling it back. It's pretty cool. It's another white bass. It's another white bass. Tons of these. Oops, I lost it. Oh well, doesn't matter. That was quite a small one, but this lure is just destroying them. If I had a glow-in-the-dark lure, oh my gosh, I'd just be nailing them left and right. Because I think like they just need vision. I think they're eating topwater now. They're definitely white bass there, but I think I'm just missing them too much. Yeah, they're feeding very, very close to the top now. Like this is just around dusk before it gets started. Oh, see, that's another tug. They're not committing. I'm getting a ton of tugs. This thing is just getting destroyed by those, but might be a little too big. They're feeding topwater right before it gets dark. I don't know if you guys can still see. I hope you guys can, but they are feeding topwater right now. Doubled up. We doubled up. Oh, he got a white bass, white bass, white bass. All right, I got one too. I got one too. I got one. Yeah, this is like we're basically topwater. White bass, white bass. Oh, another one. These are good size eating white bass actually. If you're interested in eating white bass, but white bass, baby. White bass. Check that out. Two white bass. Two white bass. All right, white bass. Have a good day. They slam in topwater lures. They slam in. Yeah, they're like trying. Oh, he got one. He got one. He got one. He got one. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh yeah, it's a nice one too. Not a huge one, but it's a nice one.
It's so easy to catch.
Yeah, very easy to catch right now. Slamming, slamming. I got another one. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is fun. White bass bonanza. Slamming them on this lure. They're all slamming them. There's like schools and schools of white bass. Oh yeah. All right, fish. See ya. Oh, got a fish on this. Yeah, it's probably a drum, but I'll take a fish. Yep, it's a small drum. I'm not gonna use it as bait, so it gets to go. Lucky drum, lucky drum. Freshwater drum. All right, sad fish, see ya. All right, man, let's toss this back out. This lure doing some real work, as well as other topwater lures. Should actually cool down like around dark time, because I don't, well, white bass do bite after dark. It's just that they bite like minnows on sandy beaches. I really want to glow in the dark lure. I'm pretty sure it'd be getting hit like crazy right now, because it's the vision that the fish are relying on to hit. There aren't that many, I don't think there's that many walleye around here. I did catch two, but usually walleye bite pretty well after dark. If I had some shad, oh man, that'd be great. Got one, got one, got one. not top water, but pretty close to the top. Oh man, just murdering these fish. Just destroying the fish. Is that a white bass? Yep. White bass. Just murdering them with this lure. All right, I'm gonna go get my headlight, and then I'm gonna fish for a little bit more before calling it a day. But another white bass. If you guys can see this fish, but it's going. See ya. All right, we got the light back. We got the light. Not gonna stay here for too much longer. This place honestly is not great for gato fish or night fishing for large fish, but we're gonna see how many more, if we can get any walleyes here at night. Because I know I've caught wallies here at night and I wanted to get like more of them. So that would be nice to get some wallies here at night. Some big ones. Pretty nice white bass though. If you like eating white bass, this place is key. This place is key. I am sure that I just got a fish on this pole, on the worm. Maybe not. I think the fish got off. Fish definitely got off. All right, see if I can get more walleye here. At night, the wallies, their big eyes shine light, and they're very, very good. I want a big walleye though. I want a big walleye. I have caught tons of white bass at night though as well on minnows, so I know they hunt at night as well, but I want a big walleye. That's the goal. Or if a flathead nails this, I'd be just as happy, but you know, unlikely considering where we are. I was talking, and then I got hit again on this neon rig. So whether they're hitting top water, bottom water, whatever water, this thing, let me tell you something, the white bass love this. The white bass love this. Oh no, that's a walleye, that's a walleye. That is a wally. All right, and the wally after dark. Slamming the white bass and the walleye after dark, man. Insane, check that out. A walleye, walleye. All right, wally, see ya. 3 walleye and an uncountable number of white bass later. This is still doing work. I'm having so much fun, I gotta stay here a little bit longer and try to get a bigger fish. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get the giant carp and buffalo today. Doesn't really seem like it, but man, fishing for these walleye and white bass is a lot of fun right now. I got one. No, I still got it. I thought it fell off, but I got one. I think I got some reeds too, but I definitely got a fish. Fighting. Is that a walleye or white bass? Walleye or white bass? That's really the only question. And that is another walleye. That is the 4th wally today. Walleye. Oh wow, 4th wally today. I'm telling you, man, this lure doing some real work. I don't even know what the heck it's called. I just picked it off. Like I basically reeled it in from like a river bottom off a log, but doing some serious work today. Walleye. Another small pint-sized walleye. See ya. Still want to get a big flathead gato fish sometime over here. I don't think I've ever caught a flathead here. Actually, I've never actually caught a flathead on Lake Wisconsin, only channels. But let me tell you something. This white bass thing is kind of fun. This white bass and walleye fishing, definitely fun. Most definitely fun and fundamental. White bass at dusk, walleye after dark. 4 walleye today and probably like 10 white bass. And another fish. A lot of small fish. I wish I could just get a giant one, but it's probably just another wally. Yep, another pint-sized walleye. A lot of juvenile walleye. They all love the almost glowing Rapala. All right, no big fish, but like 5 walleyes tonight. All right, see you, little walleye. That was a really fun fishing session. I didn't get any great and glorious fish, but I got many, many fish. 3 drums, probably a dozen white bass, and about 5 walleye. Probably could have stayed and gotten more, but got tired of catching small walleye. A lot of white bass. If you're interested in eating white bass, that is the place to go. Remember, bright colored neon Rapala, basically golden hour, you'll catch like a dozen of them just going straight for white bass. Get a couple of you there, you have enough white bass to eat for days and days. So I hope you like this episode. Like and subscribe. Check out my other social media. It's all in the description. Thank you, and I will see you next time.